Scorpio. Look for the timestamp. But I'll be right back. I'm just gonna wash my hands. Okay. Oh, Sheldon just shit. I meant to, hold on. I want to clean. I gotta clean this real quick. And I gotta feed him. Oh, fuck. Sheldon, you just made a giant mess. Giant. I don't even understand. Like, I just am like, I gotta put him in the bath. I just don't even understand. Here we go with the animal thing. If it's not the animal, if it's not them. Oh, look it, we're starting another video off the same exact way. What are the fucking odds of that? Let me just clean. Like, he literally shit on his stones. And I ain't shitting you. He never shits on his stones. Okay? So, like, this is, like, not a coincidence. Like, it's just like, wow. If it's not the cats, it's the freaking, it's Sheldon. And I can't sit here and not clean this. And I would say I'd start a new video in 10 minutes. But, and look at Loki's at my door, scratching at my door. You gotta be kidding me. Can't make this shit up. Unbelievable. What else did you shit on? Since when do you shit where you sleep? Literally can't make this shit up. I can't believe you just shit where you sleep. Like, he's pretty smart, you know, cats go in litter boxes. Like, he doesn't do this shit. But today he did. Shit up. I'm gonna go clean his bum. Wow. Really, buddy?
What?
No, Sheldon, the shit under his I've never seen him make a mess with his poop like this ever. I'm horrified. Honestly, I'm like, he's never done this. fucking believable. Oh. Okay. I just need one more thing and we're good. You feel better, buddy? You feel better? Okay. All right. Let me just fucking regroup for a second. Oh. Okay. Oh, I left it on because in all reality, guys, if I would have just like restarted, that shit would have just happened again. 17 minutes. Hi, buddy. Caden? Hey, Cade. Caden. Go help Grandpa real quick. I don't know. He just texted me. He said he wants your help real fast. No. Which shelter?
You went this way.
Fucking telling you. Animal maintenance, guys. Hold on. I'm just...
Mom?
Yeah, I see him.
Thank God you have Sheldon. Please don't eat his food.
Sheldon, you're going right back. I mean, Loki, you're going right back upstairs, dude.
Yeah, Loki, come on. Loki.
There's treats on the fridge.
Where?
In a baggie.
These?
Yeah.
Loki.
Throw it at the top of the stairs.
Loki. 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 Loki, want a treat? Come on. Loki. Treat. Loki, bro, where do you think he's going?
I don't know. Does he know you got a treat?
Yeah, he's not gonna want it, like. Loki, look.
Bless you.
Loki. Loki.
Okay.
Loki. Look. Bro.
Looks, I want.
Loki.
Come
Bro,
on,
bro.
yeah, let's go.
Please.
Loki, enough.
Yeah, like,
Like, go. Loki, enough.
oh my god.
Look, throw the treat.
Okay, work for a second. Beautiful.
You got any towels in your bedroom? I'm gonna throw a load of towels in.
No, why would I have the 2 towels?
I don't fucking know. All right. Let me just answer the kids real quick. Loki, no. I'm not listening to that shit. My dad, he's like, get out of here. I was like, Mercury. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, the transits. He's like, get out of here. Can't make this shit up. You guys loving your Scorpio energy right now? The same thing with Sheldon. Like, you can't make this shit up, guys. He's never shit on his fucking rocks like that. He doesn't shit where he fucking sleeps. It was everywhere. It was all under his shell. Like, he needed a scrub down. I couldn't find the fucking toothbrush. Had to put calcium on him. I'm like, what? Loki made his way back down. It's like, I'm done. There's your fucking raid. Holy shit. We didn't even get to the cards. I really just want to smoke a joint. I ain't shitting you. This is where I'm at right now. I never do that. Like, I'm usually like edibles or something. I just want straight up fucking good weed right now. I don't know if you guys are going to be experimenting with drugs because that was random. I don't know, people like the ayahuasca stuff. Like, I don't know. It's got to be the Scorpio right now, and you guys. It's the Scorpio and me. I'm freaking exhausted. Like, I feel like my day is like burnt out. And I like want a day drink right now. Oh my god. Is this a card reading or is this Courtney's show? Okay. I'm just looking. I'm like, we still got 4 reads to do. I got the windows open. Yeah, I noticed that a weekend overindulgent, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't go. But it's weird. I feel a sense of like wanting to get high, and I never want to get high. Not like that. Not that type of high. It's a different high than edibles, So, I don't know if you're doing it because you want to explore realms or other people around you want to explore realms. It's just because it's pulling me more of like an ayahuasca type thing. Like I could never come high and read. Like there's no way. Like it's not a thing. I wouldn't even attempt it. So addictions will probably peak. Again, another reason to stay off the freaking roads. Okay. If you got diabetes, check your sugar levels. Stay on top of your sugar levels. High blood pressure, stay on top of your sodium. I'm just looking at this deer. Look at like the elephant. It's almost like this elephant's intimidated, and it's the biggest bull. And then you got this fawn that's like watching everything go down. So I don't know if it's a guide. What did I use yesterday? This is like fucking insane. I find this annoying when this happens to other readers. I apologize. There's nothing about this that's like... The one stain on this, that for my coffee, is all I can see. I have like anxiety right now. And I just smelt his shit, but I just cleaned it. Tell me he did not shit on the floor. Are you ready to eat? Are you ready to eat? You're such a big boy. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. There's obviously still shit in here that I haven't found. Such a good boy. Yeah, here you go. You eat. You eat. No, don't crawl on your food. Eat. Why are you biting your bowl? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you right now, with the animals, I can't even. Oh, well, no, he's not even doing it. Okay. I was going to show you him the way he was being with his bowl, but it didn't happen. So, but you know what? I haven't posted him in a while. I'm going to post Sheldon. Okay. Holy shit. Can we stop this freaking read? I just got interrupted by an animal again. Guys, you might find like animals on the road, a bird. Like, I'm telling you, I almost feel like it's like not time to read this or something. It just, let me see if I can tune in. I literally have a headache. I almost want to show you my rock collection. I'm not going to, but that's the vibe. So I don't know if somebody's going to try to come in over the weekend. This is supposed to be the next couple weeks, but there's something really strong with this weekend and this energy. I don't know if they're going to like bounce all over the place. Like Tigger. What did Tigger have? I don't think he had ADD. Didn't he have depression or something? Like, he was all over the place. What did Tigger have in Winnie the Pooh? Like, they all had something wrong with them. What did Tigger have with Winnie the Pooh? That sounds like they had a relationship. Let's see. Facts. Facts regarding Tigger. The wonderful thing about Tigger. The Tigger's a wonderful thing. tops are made out of rubber and the bottoms are made out of springs. How do I find that? It was ADHD. Bumpy, clumpy, thumpy. I know Eeyore had like the depression, but there was something. It was something with every animal that people didn't know until like it was long published. What was each character with Winnie the Pooh diagnosed with? Pooh had an eating disorder. Piglet represented anxiety disorder. Tigger represents attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. Eeyore represented a depressive disorder. I'm like seeing the boy too. What was the boy's name? They're saying Winnie the Pooh was also like schizophrenic or autism. It just pulled me to Pooh. So maybe it's Pooh and not Tigger, but it's the boy. The boy from Winnie the Pooh, did he have a disorder? Why can't I think of his name? Christopher Robin. No diagnosable disorder. But he lacked parental supervision and tends to spend most of his time talking to animals. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Also had social anxiety disorder. This is whoever you're dealing with, it's one of the above. And it's not a bad thing. You know, it's just that it's the energy is kind of like taking over this energy. So like I said, it like when I said like, oh, I want to show you my rocks, it's like I went from one major thing to another extreme and it made no sense. As if like you might be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like there's something psychologically wrong with you. But like it's more like when people avoid certain things, it's like, okay, let's jump to this to the net. Like I'm fucking hot as shit all of a sudden. Wicked hot flash. So I'm hearing this weekend. So your Scorpio read her Scorpio after dark is gonna be your Mercury. This is like a weekend Scorpio, but it's also Virgo. It's all the transcending, transitioning planets right now. So wow, that last video was an hour and a half. I just try to spell collective and illegal and like illegitimate came in. Fucking weird. I can't believe that other one was an hour and a half. And 40 minutes for us to get to this. I just don't even fucking unfucking believable. So we have a Winnie the Pooh thing here, okay? Just know whatever this is, it's giving somebody anxiety. It looks like maybe trying to have a reconciliation. It looks like your guides are talking to you. I completely forgot about the black angels, but I feel like that should come in with the Scorpio after dark. That's really strange. Tribe. Daughter of Pence. Daughter of Pence. Because I almost feel like this Daughter of Pence is a guide. Something might come in the mail. The mail truck just delivered, and it's like the way I just heard everything was like supersonic fucking ear vision. Son of Cups, 7 of Pence. Son of Cups, 6 of Pence. Somebody wants to get on your level and clearly have a new start. Coming in as the daughter and the son. Or this is like I said, like a guide or something to that extent. Something to that extent. Something, what is that, like the third time I was going to repeat that? Overall energy. Overall advice for the tribe. Overall advice for the tribe. Yeah, it's a fresh start. Spring could be dealing with Aries into March. April, May, Taurus. Who am I missing? So fucking weird that I'm spacing that. So someone wants a new start here. That obviously is completely up to you guys this weekend. What's the overall energy of the Son of Cups? No, because the overall energy of the Son of Cups is somebody who is in their feelings, wants a new start, and they want to invest in a situation. Trying to obviously get to your level, since one's a son, one's a daughter. But this is like where the Dark Angel came out, where it's like, so I don't know about that. It looks refreshing though. But it could be a false start. Like I don't like it. Let's see how the tribe feels about this situation. How's your tribe feel about this situation? Sunglasses, watching, stalking, perception. So it doesn't even look like there's any action. So it's probably a good thing. The runner, codependent, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. So yeah, see, it's like someone wants it. What's the tribe thing? Someone wants it, but it doesn't look like it's like going down. It's kind of, this is cycle, time to heal, progress needs to be made. So if this energy comes back around, whatever this is regarding for you and somebody else regarding feelings, I don't know how well it's going to go, because we have listening to the ego, fear of intimacy, codependent situation, watching, stalking, gaslighting. This needs time. This energy needs time. This energy needs progress with something. So it's almost like it's not going to cut it. It's nice though. It's just, maybe you still need barriers. Now I feel like maybe I can read it this way. Maybe the barriers are needed. Someone needs to go through this dark night of the soul. You could be guided to put barriers up here. So tell me about barriers. So this looks all sweet and innocent and all, but like there's nothing to it though. There's no action. There's no, like, it's very blah, bleak. It's like, let's talk about this, bounce to the next thing. It's like all the Winnie the Pooh characters are here. And I'm not saying that to insult anybody. It's just straightforward talk, honesty, and respect is what's necessary. And I don't feel like that energy is coming through. So yeah, somebody wants to conversate and talk about a situation. And it's like, I don't know if you're coming in as the Daughter of Swords here, but like, I do feel like very sharp boundaries need to be set. very sharp communication needs to be had. And I don't think you're going to get any of that because there's fear. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. The Hermit reverse. So this energy might try to come out of this energy and say something. But there's a reason why that barrier is there. Why does Spirit want that barrier? I think it's a necessity. The bare necessities of life. Why does Spirit want that barrier there? Again, I really think it's a crossroad energy. One more barrier. Because being unsure about something is really not going to cut it. Yeah, contemplation, return. See, somebody wants to come back this weekend and say contemplating, but like they could be contemplating on how to break through your barriers. They could be trying to come through with the Son of Cups type energy, more emotional energy. That can be apologetic. Like somebody is going to come in and try to balance a situation out. Could they have their barriers up? Possibly. I don't think so. Like this seems sweet and innocent, like Winnie the Pooh, but there's a lot of underlying issues, and Spirit wants me to call that out. Why the barrier? Why the barrier? Because it's not enough right now. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear, jealousy. So that the barrier is necessary, guys. What's this guided energy? Tell me about guide. And actually, I felt like that was more of like a prompt, if you remember me saying that. Tell me about this prompt. Or a prompt. I almost feel like it's like a setting for like a TV show or on stage. So it's almost like it's an act. And yeah, see, there's something there, guys. It's not enough right now. The Daughter of Swords. So tell me about the Daughter of Swords. That's you. You're being guided. You're being prompted. Maybe you're being prompted to set the barriers. Maybe you're being prompted to allow this energy to do the dark night of the soul. Because this energy, the way Spirit is saying it, which is crazy, is not sufficient enough. So this is a teaching. This is a schooling. It is what it is. This energy is not up to par. And it seems sweet and innocent. But it's telling me, like, if you were to go into something now, you're going to stop the process. So you might be a guiding light, is what I heard. A mentor. You can't have somebody come in and not feel good enough, right? When somebody comes in with their ego and talks all this, that it's like they're still avoiding fear, but they're using control because they don't want to be vulnerable, right? So if you can't get that type of vulnerability, then you're not going to get far. This energy is going to open up. They are going to speak something, say something. They could feel like they're not enough, but regardless, that barrier is there. And this isn't a situation, Spirit's telling me, this is not a situation where you go in and you have a conversation. It's like holding a hand, right? You can't hold a hand. You can't make somebody feel better about themselves. It's not your job to make somebody feel more secure, because at some point you must have boosted this ego. You must have fed this ego. And there's nothing wrong with that. We do that subconsciously sometimes. You know what I mean? Because we like somebody or there's an attraction. But if you go in and this stuff like isn't acknowledged, or you go in because somebody wants to have a conversation, right now it's not enough. It's still a self-sabotage energy. It does look like they're going to attempt to communicate, though. Even though it's like contemplation, it's more like they feel like they're not good enough. Well, If you felt like you weren't good enough, there's no confidence there. Why would you go after something? So they just don't want to feel a sense of loss. It is refreshing, guys. It is sweet, but you're gonna impede, is what I'm getting, in the process that they have to follow through with. So you'll be prompted, or this is your prompt. It's something. It could be a bird. Owls come out at night. You could hear the hoo, hoo. This is typically upright. That's going within. It's meditating. They might feel like they might be trying to take advantage of this. They know you're sharp. You can be harsh. This is somebody who knows you're guided. What are they trying to do with this Four of Swords? I feel like it's them. What are they trying to do with this Four of Swords? They could be waking up, but it's not. Yeah. What are they trying to do? Because even the owl's looking at it like, ooh, ooh. Yeah, some type of expression of love, a message, thinking of you. So it is kind of like opening up. It's a happy-go-lucky energy. But you're also guided to be the Daughter of Swords, which is sharp, intelligent, but it's more sharp than harsh. Or they're trying to get you to reach out to them. I don't know if this is some type of manipulation. See, the energy keeps going back and forth. It's something maybe they're hoping you're going to do, and at the same time, you're being guided. So that little lamb is them. Yeah, we'll see. It's not really, yeah, see, it's not really telling me much. It's the Ace of Wands with the Eight of Wands. I all of a sudden feel like that was new energy. No, it's not. So this energy is going to come in and try to act like brand new. But they need to experience the dark night of the soul, guys. So this is tough. You're going to have to use your brain over your soul, because you're coming in as the Daughter of Cups. And I mean, the Daughter of Swords up here is the Daughter of Pence, if I'm meshing everything. Okay. You're going to have to be smart about this. You're going to have to use your brain, not your guts. No emotion. It's almost you can't have emotion towards this. And I know that sounds shitty. No, see, some of you, they want you to have emotion. See, now I'm utterly confused, and it just brought me to a cow. The cow's udders. That's a feminine energy. You nurture, you feed your baby with that, right? I am reading this properly. So I don't know. This might be somebody new. This might be that other soulmate that I've been picking up on. I think that's a new energy, and I don't know who that is for you. It's almost a different story. I was just trying to mesh them, but it's a different story. It's a different card, like I was originally supposed to do. And you notice how I tried to mesh them? I wasn't, and that's the problem. I wasn't supposed to mesh them. The spirit does not want me to mesh these cards, guys. So This might be a new soulmate or somebody new coming in, somebody from your past. That was in the Cancer read, right? If I'm wrong, does anybody remember if that was in the Cancer read? I know something came through in the Libra read too. Yeah, same time. You're like, yes, and Libra. Yeah, something definitely came out in Libra. So Libra, Cancer. Okay, so this is a Nua energy. Your best advice regarding this Nua energy. Your best advice. Wow. Passion at the bottom of the deck. Engagement ring, partnership, union. This is that whole. I believe that's Max, and he just did a meow like he was in heat. This is definitely a feminine thing, a nurturing thing. There's no question. You might be guided to reach out to somebody. I think it's the other way around, though. Somebody's coming towards you, and it's not meshed with this energy. So you have a couple. You have a couple people coming in. This could be you. This could actually be you focusing out, and you're just kind of like, and you try to run from it because this is almost like a spiritual setup. Yeah, that Six of Pence is there. So this might actually be meshing with this now because I wasn't supposed to mesh this, and that's the barrier. This is the same way. This is the same way it happened in Cancer. The first one was positive. The second was like, the third one's positive. The fourth and fifth were like, It's almost like playing out how Cancer did with the first and third pile stack with the card. So the second card is a no with the barrier. It's not enough right now. They're trying to come in and figure out how to break barriers, and it's lack of confidence. Like I said, it's not going to cut it right now. The energy still might try to come in. So you might meet somebody new this weekend, or somebody that you already know might try to come through this weekend. Because I don't think it's going to be deep like that. It might just be like, hi, happy go lucky energy, not like, oh my god, I love you, I miss you. It's not like that, but it could be like just kind of letting you know I'm thinking about you, like, hey, been thinking about you last couple days. It might literally just be like a hello. You might be a little guarded, but there's something here. And I just heard within the next couple weeks too, but this energy is starting this weekend. So it could just be them possibly admiring you. They might not reach out this weekend, or I think someone's gonna reach out this weekend. Honestly, it could even be a friend you haven't heard from in a while, like of the same sex, like a friend, and hey, haven't heard from you. You want to meet up, and it's like next thing you know, maybe you meet up and there's a tag along. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's something like that. All right, so let's find out about this dark night of the soul. I don't think any type of communication like this is going to put you in a dark night of the soul. You got the Strength card. Leo energy, courage. The Sun reversed. You have two cards of Leo here. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this vibe. Nine of Swords, the World. Three of Wands, Judgment. reversed, Ten of Cups reversed. Someone might be saying no to a situation, no to a Leo. And I don't know what's the vibe of this Leo energy? It's either one or the other. It's either like sincerity or it's like fuck you, like shady, bitchy. There's no in between here. There's no guessing. It's definitely something. Being lighthearted, finding out, adapting, change. So someone's dark night of the soul is working. It's going well, but there's lack of clarity or growth, but it's still going well. Receiving what you need, progression, moving on. So this is going good, but it's not quite there yet with the sun being reversed. I love the fact that the strength is there because this is energy of pushing through. They could be seeing something. Upright would be clarity, but they could be seeing something within a Leo propensity that's not really meshing because it looks like the truth's coming out, like something's coming to light. Finally adapting, finally allowing change, finally talking, pushing through boundaries, moving on. But there could be some closure issues here is what I'm picking up strongly. Tell me about the sun reversed. It still looks positive though. It's more of a gentle energy. It's needing to work through it, needing to follow through. Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, but see, this is somebody, Eight of Cups reversed is when somebody wants to come back around. So this is I'm just hearing not acceptable. I don't know if that's somebody in your life, their life. I'm hearing it's not acceptable. Like you're trying to find your way out of this, moving on, right? And somebody's trying to suck you back in. Somebody's trying really hard to do the opposite effect. But the one going through the dark night of the soul, I'm telling you, you're doing a really good job. Okay, so it is topsy-turvy. You are going to have an energy that's going to try to come in and, push your buttons or trigger you. Or this might be an energy that's tempted to come towards you, but, now's not the time because this process isn't done. It's like start to finish. You can't skip steps. When somebody feels a little bit of that bravery, they just want to be like, oh, okay, but it's like you got to see through the process. It's like when somebody dies, it's the metamorphosis. Not the metamorphosis. It's the I forget the name of it when you die, but that's how they're putting it to me. It is, what happens after to the body. Like you can't just skip that process. That is a fucking weird ass fucking analogy, guys. Talk about the underworld peeking in. What's the process called after you die? It's something. It's not the decomposition. It's like that metamorphosis. It's the ending of the cyst type thing I'm thinking of. It takes a couple days. Megarotus? No, I can't find it. It's like after you die. And rigor mortis, it's something like that, and it sets in, and people can sit up out of the blue, and it freaks people out. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like that energy, but it's like, no, lay the fuck back down. You can't get up. You know what I mean? You're not done. Rigor mortis. That's what it is. Okay. What is rigor mortis? Stiffening of the joints and muscles, the body's few hours after death, usually lasting 1 to 4 days. So yeah, there's a rigor mortis. There's 3 stages to it: absent, minimal, moderate, advanced, complete. Yeah, see. Okay, so there's like a rigor mortis here. I don't talk about, like, yeah, see, Dark Night of the Soul, guys. Like, this is like Scorpio 101. Like, you got to get in tune with the underworld. You got to adapt to the underworld. You got to be okay with spirit. You got to be okay with dark angels. Like, you got to get, like, this is like more than a wake up call. This is like, you got to be okay with this. This is very bizarre. It's an energy around you that's definitely going through this whole rigor mortis thing. And it's premature. They can't just, like, it's like, no, you're dead. You know, like, or this situation's dead. If you want another shot at it, you gotta wait. You know what I mean? Like, you have to go through this transformation first. Somebody needs to rise from the ashes. So this process is just not done. So somebody might want to pop up premature. It could be linked to this energy too. You know? So it's only a matter of time, guys. You could be dating somebody. This came in a couple months ago, and I feel like it's following through for some of you. Like, you could be dating somebody new comes in, and then, you know, when this energy all of a sudden feels ready, they're going to come towards you. But, you know, again, it can be a prime example of a little too late, or, you know, it was like their lesson, and they're still going to learn the lesson. You know, it just, they might not end up with you. Some of you, they might end up with you, but it's not going to be for a little while. Because if you go in and interfere, you know, like, I don't know what this person says, and I'm meshing these cards, and Spirit didn't want me to, but I got to be realistic here for some of you because the cards are touching. You really are being prompted to stay in the swords energy. Some of you that's why, because some of you it's emotions, so it's not supposed to mesh. See, it's bringing me back to stop fucking meshing this, because this is more of like a happy, it's more of like somebody could simply just out of the blue, you haven't heard from in a very long time, be like, hi, but there's it's like a new contract that you have to see through. So it might not even be romantic. It could be linked to business, because that came through in somebody else's read. You know, maybe you were romantic with them at one point. I'm not really sure how it's going to go for everybody. But it's a new energy, you know, coming in and wanting to say hi. It doesn't mean it's your person. I mean, you could be helping this person without even realizing it. It could be like a really old friend, and there's nothing romantic there either. You know, they could have a crush on you, but there's nothing romantic on your end. Like, it can play out so many different ways, guys. But I feel like this energy might transform this energy too. For some of you, tell me about the daughter of swords. Like, because some of you might be like, no, you know, that whole, like, remember I had to continue to read. Yeah, see, love, it might change. It might change your vibe. So that might be like, no, but something changes with you. But it's almost like it's supposed to change with you. And it's, yeah, see, look at 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was perfect timing when I said that, right? Little baby steps. Like I said, it's almost like you can't skip steps here either. So you got a couple different people coming through, guys. Options, opportunities, pick and choose. You know, it is definitely that type of energy this weekend. So I'm just glad we got through that reading. That was exhausting. And again, some of you, it could just be like a friend, like going to dinner. Hi. A friend you already know, kind of like shifts your mood. Because this message might roll in first and you're like, huh, somebody else came in and kind of switched your energy. But I feel like there's something more happening than that. And it could be a simple hi, but it leads to something more. And it could be, somebody you bump in at work, or, if it's work, somebody from work finds you on Facebook. I don't know. It's definitely something. It could be an animal. I wouldn't be surprised in this energy that all I just read with the animals, someone could be reaching out for advice, like, hey, I know you know about this, so I'm just kind of like, there's options here, guys. There's opportunities with the star, or it could be Aquarius. But oh yeah, wasn't that that newer energy coming in linked to Aquarius? I think it was. All right, well, I'm not even going to attempt to do Pisces right now. I'm exhausted. I need to get my energy back. From, the beginning of this, all of them this morning literally has fucking worn me out. And, be kind to other animals. Be extra attentive to the animals. Or you might need to check the animals. But sure as shit, as soon as I started this one, you can't make that shit up, guys. And I was like, I almost wanted to shut the video down and just start again, knowing that it was going to take a good 10 minutes, if not more. But those are all messages that need to be interpreted too. And I just heard, don't forget about the Winnie the Pooh scenario. And again, that's not an insult or a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is. But there's still, with the Winnie the Pooh, it's either too many entities or there's still people in the picture, whether that's wrapping up or not, whether somebody wants your attention, it doesn't matter. It doesn't work that way. Someone needs to learn how lessons work. Like, it's a very stubborn energy, and it could be a shadow side of Taurus. But it's almost like somebody wants instant comfort or instant, satisfaction. And it's like, no, see, like, no. Like, somebody's going through like the rise of the Phoenix, or like, I don't know, guys, even if you got a lot of love for somebody, you would be interrupting a very important process. Okay. And that's the last thing you want to do, because ultimately you want the best for everybody, regardless of what you experienced with them, right? So maybe that's where the mom in you, that nurturing side, even if you're a masculine, needs to kind of form and come in and take it down a notch. Don't over nurture something, but it's just, it's the way you go about something. It's not the Queen of Swords. It's the Daughter of Swords. Clear cut, but not too harsh. But they might pick up on the fact that you're not really being harsh. So I wouldn't go back and forth and entertain this entity, because there's entities attached to this other energy, right? That are trying to dispose of those entities, ego, whatever it is, or lower frequency entities that are literally entities attached to this energy, depending on how many years this has lasted with this type of attitude. If it's a whole lifetime, like, damn, So you got to be cautious there, because then you're just feeding the entity. Therefore, you're going to be interrupting the process. So less engagement is more. if you happen to be somebody's guiding light or whatever that's regarding, or you just don't respond. That works too. Boundaries. It is what it is. This person's got to learn, you know? And in all reality, they might be hoping to catch you off guard or catch you more vulnerable or use your words of wisdom to their advantage. Because now I feel that darker energy coming out. So don't get it twisted either where somebody can take advantage of the situation, because I also feel that sense as well. Seeing if they can play you, seeing what they can get away with. So beware. A couple of the signs had that message, beware. In all reality, they could be coming in trying to work with their feminine energies and try to trick you. Like I said, it's like you go from one thing to an extreme something else, so beware once again. So I will be back. I definitely want to do Pisces today, and I'm thinking tonight is probably a really good night to do the Scorpio after dark. I don't know what's up with that. I gotta, or this energy, just energy in general after dark this weekend is going to be more potent. I gotta get Spirit's advice regarding that, on how I want to read it. This was like a weekend energy for an extended collective, but I definitely feel like I need to do Scorpio, like candlelit type energy. But I gotta talk to Spirit about how I want to go about that. So I can't believe my sister hasn't. It's almost 1. Very fucking odd. Maybe she's like, Court doesn't really want to. Like, I don't know. That doesn't really makes zero sense. I still feel like I hear crickets and stuff, and it's like it's daytime. The levels of the energy right now with the meridians, you might sense them, because I don't know if anybody else can even hear that. All right, I will see you guys shortly. Thank you for bearing with us. That was a whole lot of work. And yeah, I'm gonna recoup the last couple hours. It took a lot of energy out of me, so I need to rejuvenate my energy right now. So I will see you at some point today. Love you guys. You're very welcome. Bye.